Hi, welcome to this video tutorial explaining how I've set the Vestax VCM 600 USB MIDI controller together with Ableton Live 8. My name is Martijn Kuilema and I live in the Netherlands, and I'm a DJ, producer and label owner of Dimpleman Records. And in part 1 of the video I will explain the mixer section. All my channels are programmed in the same way, and I will show you how I've set channel 5 for DJing. When we look at channel 5, at the top there's the EQ section. This controls the EQ3 plugin in Live. The 3 rotary buttons for high, mid and low, and it has 3 band mute buttons, and I will let you hear. Then we go to the 2 push buttons, mute and solo. Mute is for muting this channel. Solo is for soloing it. And solo can also be used as a PFL function, so you can preview this track over your headphone if you've set this in live, if your audio interface has more than 2 outputs. Otherwise it's just the solo function. Then we go to the pen rotary knob. As a DJ I never use a pen effect, and what I did is I assigned this to be my gain control, so I can adjust the volume of the track to the volume of other tracks. And this controls the saturator plugin of Live, and it controls the output parameter. Default, when the knob is in the middle, is at about -8, and when turn to the left at the lowest position it's at -16, and when fully open it's at 0 decibels. It's very handy to put the default value to about -8 decibels, because this prevents that your track will enter the clipping red zone. Over here, this red zone sounds very awful, and now when I throw the fader fully open, it doesn't enter this zone. Very handy. Then we go to the Send A, Send B rotary knobs. Send A is for controlling the Return A main reverb effect. The Send B is for controlling the Return B, which is a delay effect. I will let you hear. Okay, then we go to the frequency section. This controls the auto filter plugin of Live. A big rotary knob and a smaller one. The big one is for the cutoff parameter over here. And the smaller one is for the Q parameter below that. Me personally, I don't prefer the resonance, because I think it sounds a little bit awful, harsh, ugly. So I never use this. But just to be safe, when I accidentally turn this one instead of the Send A effect, nothing will happen now. And this is because my minimum and maximum value are both set to the standard 0.82, so nothing will happen. So there will be no peak over here. Only the big one is working. Then there are the 3 push buttons below. Track, clip and CF assign. Track is for viewing the plugins of this clip. Clip is for viewing its waveform. And CF assign is for assigning this track to the crossfader. But I never use the crossfader when DJ, I always do it like this. So this is also, like the solo, my PFLQ headphone preview function. I prefer it to be over here, just above the fader, like on other DJ mixers, so it's just handier this way. Then there are the standard clip, play and stop buttons, and the fader itself. And when you look in live, the fader is also controlling my Send A reverb effect, which gives a nice mixed blending effect. So when the fader is lowered, the reverb is building up, and vice versa. Okay, that's it for part 1. Now we go to part 2, and I will explain which effects, master effects, I'm using on the effects side of the controller. Thank you for watching, and till next video. Bye bye.